Hello out there, feedthearts.com. We love you and we love artists, and that's why we have this amazing woman, Isabella, right here in the studio. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm great because I got to listen to her perform, which I hope all of you take the time to because it might change your life. So let's get to know more about you, more or less. So tell me about how you decided to do music. Why did you want to make this your lifestyle?
Well, I've always loved music. I grew up listening a lot to Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett just because my dad is a huge jazz fan. Right. So all I remember when I was little is my grandma lives over in Queens, so we would, whenever we would drive over to see her, he would play Frank Sinatra in the car, and those were like some of the first songs that I actually learned all the words to. So he kind of just showed me the joy that music brings to life, and that kind of inspired me later on to actually like take it as a career. But most of my childhood actually it's completely different because I actually grew up horseback riding. Like I was a professional horseback rider for the longest time.
Okay.
So it's completely different from music. But then there came a time in high school where I had to make a choice between horseback riding and music, and I picked music because that's kind of where my heart was.
Wow, and what I really want to talk about is how you went from growing up around Old Blue Eye, which is Frank Sinatra and so much, to horseback riding, to creating pop country music. How did that even start? How did that happen?
Well, pop is like, I like pop because it's really fun, but also too country. I would say I'm kind of country pop because I love country music because I love the storytelling that goes into the songs. So the songwriting part for me is a big aspect as to why I love country music so much. And I'd say Taylor Swift probably showed that to me. That's probably one of the main reasons why I love pop country, because of Taylor Swift. I think her songs are awesome.
No, I agree. I agree. And I think your songs are awesome as
thank
well.
you.
So I hope you guys check her out. And so how has it been being an artist? When did you decide to take this seriously? Like, I want this to be like my career.
Around the time I was 14, 15 was when I was like, I really want to do this for the rest of my life.
All right. And well, you've been doing well already, in case you guys don't know, with #1 songs on the Billboard and the Hot Singles chart and the Country chart as well. Hot Singles of the Country. How did that happen?
Well, honestly, it was funny because I didn't know that my song New York City Country Girl was #1 on the country charts until I actually went into Billboard, and they were like, oh, you've been #1 for 4 weeks. And I was like, really?
Well, that's the best surprise of all time. Like, oh, yes.
Yeah, so that was really surprising, but I mean, I'm really grateful. I mean, that song is really fun. I wrote that with my friend Anton Mullen. He lives over in England. We actually wrote that over Skype, which is kind of funny. We wrote the whole song over Skype.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't lose a connection during, because then we wouldn't have had that song.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have happened here. But we have so much more with Ali, so you guys stay tuned.